It's almost into the extra tropicals, which means when it gets below 70, they don't like it so much. This tree is 7 years old. He bears fruit, kind of has a nutmeg taste. So I'm surprised he's hanging in there, he's doing well, but I think he's getting some radiating heat off of the asphalt and the ditch during the cooler months of the year. So fruiting, and they've spent all their energies, fruiting. So now it's time for them to recover. And what I do with a hedge trimmer, I go over and cut all these panicles, and I'll, cut them off real close to the tree limb itself, so they'll reset
And I'm with Jim with Fellsmere Lychees in Fellsmere, Florida, as you might have guessed. And Jim, can you tell us about your operation and especially the fact that this is a U-pick facility and a farm?
Yeah, I'd be happy to. Okay, I'm Jim Hurst. I'm the owner-grower of FellsmereLychees.com. That's our website. We're located in the city of Fellsmere. It's just on the west side of Sebastian. So our grove consists of 10 acres. We just actually expanded another 5 acres, so in the next few years we hope we're going to be doing some replantings. So presently in the 10-acre grove we have now, we were a commercial grove and then we switched over to a U-picket farm. So mid-May is when our first cultivar, we have 5 cultivars on the farm. It's Mauritia, Brewster, Emperor, which is this tree right here. They are the latest that come into ripeness during June into July. And then we have High Kip and Sweetheart. So we invite our guests out. We give them clippers in a basket. They go through the grove. They pick their own fruit. They come to our weigh station and they go home with some delicious lychee fruit. We are also growing mangoes. We have 37 different cultivars in our mango grove. So we're in zone 9B. So far so good. We haven't had a freeze, but the premise of our whole grove is a compact grove where, as you can see, the emperor trees are a natural, almost dwarf, squatty tree. But our bigger trees, the Mauritia, the Brewster, which is a very vigorous growing lychee tree, we keep them cropped down to 10 foot so our guests can pick the fruit and I can service the trees better. And it's the same for our mango grove. There's so many new cultivars coming out as dwarf species and more of a mango hedge. So I'm excited about that. It's a new grove. It's to the south of us right now, and we're just hoping we don't get some big nasty freeze, but keeping the trees small. There's now frost blankets that we have purchased that we can cover the trees in the event of a freeze or frost. So that's what we're doing here, and we invite everybody to reach out to us on the website. That's FellsmereLychees.com. We also propagate all our own trees through air layering and grafting. So if you want a tree, call us and we'll tell you the availability of our stock and trees for that. Any other questions? I love to talk about this. Just reach out to us.
There you go.
Thank you.
FellsmereLychee.com. And Jim told me that he's getting customers from all over the state. So if you're on the Space Coast, Treasure Coast, South Florida, Orlando, this is a great opportunity to do some picking. So thank you, Jim. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Okay, so this is the newest project on the grove is our mango grove. So we have 37 different varieties in here, and 70% of them are the hybridized dwarf species coming from Zill and Campbell, and some of these new flavors are just, they're amazing. It's just like every other one. I don't know what my favorite is now, because every time I taste one of these new hybrids, it blows my mind. So this is fruit punch. He didn't bear a lot this year, maybe a dozen, but it tastes like fruit punch. These are Namdok Mais, and the Kents are actually the workhorse, and these were all air layers off a tree I have in Dania. So they air layer really well. And this one, I forgot the name of it, but when it's like long like this, it's an Indo-Chinese species. They got the hook. I don't know what that is.